Right, hey guys, so I know it's been a while, there hasn't been much going on. I've been preparing my breeders for brumation, and that entailed keeping my room at lower and lower and lower temps, which is fine with me because I like to sleep at lower temps. So now I've got them in their boxes going into the chamber. Even my big females, they're in small boxes, but it's a nice deep substrate for them to burrow into in case they want to. If not, they can just stay on top. This guy up here is already burrowed into it. I put some newspaper on the outside of this to both insulate it and make it nice and dark in there a little bit. Right now the thermometer reads 40, 49, the probe reads 53. I set the thermostat to 52. The garage doesn't dip much lower than 48 in the winter when I have the door closed. I have the door open today because it's actually nice. You can see all the snow is melting. So they're going to brumate. I'm pretty much going to check on them weekly and refill their water. So, what is he doing? Climbing behind his water dish. I'll refill their, or check their water. She's doing it too. And, hey. Get out of there. Come on. Last thing I need is you suffocating in your bedding because you're stupid. You're my big breeder female. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, so I'm going to basically leave them alone for weeks at a time. But once a week or so, I'll come down and check their water. But other than that, they get left alone. So they're going to sleep. And I'm going to wake them up in 6 to 8 weeks and see if I can get my breeding season going. I locked that, so that's locked. And this won't pop open or anything. That's pretty much it. I mean, it's going to be the slow time of the year for me, because I've got these guys brumating. I've got just feeding my babies. I'm going to be getting rid of the mice soon. I'm tired of live mice and keeping live mice, feeding, cleaning, all that crap. So I'm just going to probably take a chunk of my... I've got enough stocked up right now from these guys that I'm good for a little while, especially with my main 7 breeders here brumating. I'm going to take probably a chunk of my income tax and go down to my buddy's shop and buy like $200 or $300 worth of mice, if he's got that many. Point is, I'm going to just keep buying frozen mice. I'm tired, like I said, I'm tired of raising mice. I'm tired of having to kill them myself, you know, in the gas chamber. So it's just a brutal thing. Plus, these mice, last year the mice were great in the garage. So far this year I've had a couple die on me. And I don't think it's because of the cold or anything. I give them chunk of sweatshirt that they can go into. I think they're just not as strong, not as strong a strain of mice. You know, they're mostly Petco mice as opposed to the other ones, which I got from a local shop. So they're just not as tough. But yeah, I'm just tired of mice. Put it that way. I'll only deal with frozen. It'll be so much easier on me and the mice. So yeah, this thing's not going to win any looks contests, but I'm not trying to enter any looks contests. So as long as it works and blocks them out, you know, the light. Once I turn the light off in here, there's not that much light that comes through. It's just the light through these windows, and it's typical winter light, so it's not that much. Actually, honestly, probably the most light comes through this window. I just put this piece of wood up in here to block a large chunk of that. Yeah, see, that's going to take care of most of the light coming through there right now. If I really want to, or if I decide I want to, I can block out these windows with newspaper too. So it's not a big deal. I gotta clean the garage. The garage is a freaking mess. But, I mean, it's also like my workshop area. So, it's a mess. I gotta vacuum and all that. But I don't do much down here in the winter anyway. So it should be nice and quiet and dark for these guys. Yeah, see right now, It evened out at 52. The probe says 54. As long as they stay below 55, they should be fine. So, actually, you know what? I'm gonna set this back to 50. That should be good. There we go. All right, so that's it. I've done enough rambling. I just wanted you guys to see that I'm putting them into brumation, and I'll be waking them up in 6 to 8 weeks. Probably 8 weeks. What is that? Oh, I think that was something on the other side of the basement. Probably 8 weeks, and then I'll start the breeding process. So we'll go from there, and I'll let you guys in on what happens then. Out.